Dumb. Anyway, I have a review for you guys. Whoop whoop. The Revlon. Okay, let me face it to you. Revlon Colorstay is getting reviewed, and this is the normal to dry skin formula. Okay. Let me start off by saying I've got dust on my laptop. Yeah, let me start off by saying that I do not have dry skin. My skin has been drier these days because I've changed a lot of the products that I use, so I've been able to control the oil, but my skin is by no means dry. It's very oily on my forehead and on my nose. The rest of my skin is kind of normal, and it sometimes gets oily like around my mouth and around my chin, but my cheeks are pretty normal, I would say. Other than the fact that I've noticed that when I hold my phone like across here, I get spots. So I think it's not the fact that I thought I was oily here, but it's not. It's just the fact that the oil and grease from like my hair and face and pocket will get on my face from my phone, and that's what will break me out. So I need to invest in a good headset. But yeah, sorry. Reviewing this product for you. My colour is 370 Toast. And this is the normal to dry skin formula. And this is actually a new bottle because I've repurchased it. So I'm going to start off by saying I like this product. In fact, I don't just like it, I love it. And I'm also going to start off by saying that I'm glad that I didn't get the combination to oily skin formula, because this is a very matte finish. When it goes on, it's very dewy, it's very moisturizing for a foundation, and I feel like if I had got the formula that was right for my skin, it probably would be a bit too drying and wouldn't give as nice a dewy a finish. It probably would be even more matte, and I don't know if that would have worked for how thick this formula is, because even though this is the more dewy of the two formulas, this is very thick, and when it dries. So I'm glad that I've got this formula. Let's start off with what it says on the bottle. Okay, it says it has SPF 12. It says it wears for up to 16 hours. It gives you a flawless look and a lightweight feel. Now, for starters, let me say that I don't know if it lasts for 16 hours. I've worn it for a full day at work and it lasts. So that's probably between 8 and 12 hours of wear. So that is very good. It is a very long wear foundation. Lightweight feel. If you apply it lightly, definitely is a lightweight feel, but you can get a very heavy coverage with it. But I would still say it's not that cakey compared to like a MAC liquid foundations that I've used. This is quite light. Compared to Studio Fix. I don't know why, but Studio Fix just feels so cakey on my skin. Hated that foundation. Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of lightweight, but I wouldn't say it's very lightweight, because my NARS foundation and even the Revlon Photo Ready is slightly more lightweight than this one, because this is very thick, but it's still kind of lightweight, so I'll give it that. Flawless look. You can get a very flawless look with it, and it tends, if blended with the right brush, it can look very flawless and also can look like skin, I find. What I've also noticed though is that this does have a little bit of shimmer in it. Nowhere near as much as the Photo Ready, which I will be also reviewing, but it has a tiny bit of shimmer, and you only notice it when you're washing it off, that it kind of catches the light with its shimmer. I think that's a Revlon thing to do. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. In this one it's not so bad. I like it in this one, but in the Photo Ready, too much. Overkill on the shimmer. So I wear this every day. It's replaced my NARS foundation. I still wear NARS on top of this, but this is my everyday foundation, and even if I don't wear NARS, you know I'm going to be wearing this. And this is the type of foundation as well, because it does match my skin quite well, and it's very blendable, and it kind of, I don't know, it just, even if it doesn't quite match a certain area of my face, like on my forehead I'm a lot darker, but I can put it on my foundation, my forehead, and it will blend into it and make it look good. So I find that even when I don't want to wear foundation all over my face, but say I have like a really bad spot or a really bad, like, I don't know, a scar from a spot, or my dark circles are really bad, I can use this because it's quite full coverage. I would say it's definitely medium to full coverage. Definitely not a lightweight, not lightweight, definitely not light coverage. So if you're looking for a light coverage, this is not the foundation for you. This is definitely medium to full coverage. It's very good coverage. And I find that I could just use that in that one area, blend it out, and you wouldn't even tell that it's there. But it covers whatever it needs to cover, so that's really, really good. I've been wearing a lot less foundation these days, and it's thanks to this, because it's just really nice and I really love it. I mean, there's not much I can say about it other than I really love this foundation, and it will be my everyday foundation for a while because it's inexpensive, it's cheaper than MAC, it's cheaper than NARS, and those are the only two liquid foundations that I've ever used in my life. I still love my NARS one more, but as an everyday foundation goes, this is definitely good because I wouldn't want to use my NARS every day because it's so expensive and it just isn't, I don't know, it's a bit weird as well because you can't use the NARS one with a brush like this, and it's like a very picky foundation, and I haven't got time for that in the mornings. I just want to grab any brush, buffer it on, and I'm done. I want to go. And this tends to go well with all the brushes I use, but I've been using it with my e.l.f. flat top kabuki style powder brush. Love, love, love this brush for liquid foundations. I use it with all my liquid foundations. I love it. But the review is about this, not the brush. So I would say it's definitely a good foundation for people with oily skin. If you have very oily skin, you have very oily cheeks, maybe not use this. The normal to dry formula. Maybe look at the combination formula, but I find that in the UK they have different colours in the combination to oily skin formulas than they do in the normal to dry, and I couldn't find toast in the combination to oily skin formula anyway. There was just like some light colour and then it jumped straight up to like caramel or something, and that's not my colour, but yeah. So I do love this and you'll be seeing it more, and it's great. It's medium to full coverage, feels nice on the skin, blends nicely, looks flawless and skin-like, doesn't feel cakey, lasts a really long time. Sometimes doesn't even need to be set, and this is the dry skin formula, which is awesome. So yeah, I love this and I would definitely recommend it. So out of 5 for foundations, I would give it a 4. A 4. In fact, no, I'll give it a 3.5 because I wouldn't even give my NARS a 5. I haven't met a foundation that's a 5 yet. Met a foundation? Like it's a person. Yeah, I haven't found a foundation that's a 5. My NARS is 4 because the coverage is great, the colour match is great, and it does wonderful things for my skin. It just brightens my complexion. I love it. And it's very matte and it lasts a long time, but the colour isn't perfect. Like, it doesn't blend well on my forehead. On my cheeks and stuff, it looks really good, but it's not perfect. And what other bad thing? It doesn't, like I said, you can't use it with all different types of brushes. You kind of have to use your fingers. Okay. Before I was interrupted. Basically, I love it. There's nothing more to say. Yeah. Bye.